Have you noticed now that the larger percentage of the kind of gospel we preach today in church, on social media is a self-centered gospel? Gospel that pampers self, that focus on self-glorification, you know, self-prosperity and all of that. Okay, we no longer preach Christ-centered gospel that focus on Jesus and the magnifying of Jesus. Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 5, we are not preaching ourselves, we are preaching Christ, and we as your servant for Christ's sake. Okay, 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 2, when I came to you in Corinth, I don't want to know anything apart from Christ and him crucified. Now we preach self. We preach need-driven gospel. We preach self-centered gospel. That's what we preach, because we need to attract church. We need to pamper our congregation and all of that. Jesus said, dead to self. Dead to self. Jesus said, Christ, self must die. Your pastor says self must live. Self must be pampered. Self must be magnified. Who do you believe? That's the reason we're having this kind of Christianity in our landscape, not just in Nigeria, all over the world. Christianity is not meant to glorify self, but Jesus. It's not meant to pamper self, but to magnify Jesus. When we cease to preach that kind of gospel, we get this kind of result that we are getting. Death to self. Luke 9:23. Any man who must follow me, who want to be my disciple, must deny himself, carry his cross, and follow me daily. Daily. Anybody that Christ calls, he calls them to embrace the cross of Jesus. Are you dying to self? Are you dying to self daily? That's my question. Are you dying to self? Who's at the center of your life, self or Jesus? Think about it. Death to self. Thank you.